So you can apply to it.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the official opening press conference of the 2025 FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championships in Doha. This is one of the most watched events on the chess calendar, bringing together the top players of the world together at the end of the year to compete for 4 world titles across Rapid and Blitz in the Open and Women's section. I would like to begin by introducing all of our guests here today, starting with Mr. Arkady Dvorkovich, FIDE President. Mr. Mohammad Al-Mudahka, President of Qatar Chess. Gukesh, reigning World Chess Champion. Wenjun, reigning Women's World Chess Champion and Women's Blitz Champion. And finally, Magnus Carlsen, reigning Blitz Co-Champion. This year's championships runs across 5 days in Doha, from 26th to 30th of December, and features a prize fund of over 1 million euros across the women and open competitions. The open field includes 254 players, while the women's competition features 142. We also have world champions in the mix in attendance, alongside many of the highest rated speed champions in the world. I would now like to give the floor to our speakers, beginning with Mr. Arkady Dvorkovich, President of the FIDE. Please join me in welcoming him.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Doha, welcome to Qatar, to just 1 day before the opening of the World Rapid Blitz Championships. And I'd like to start with thanking our hosts, Qatar Chess Federation, Qatar government, and of course sponsors here for giving us this opportunity to bring event to Doha, beautiful place with quite rich and successful chess history. We know that from the organization of many important events here, and I know that players love the place really, and all of them came here to show their best qualities. We are coming back from a few important events now, including the World Cup and Mahindra Chess Global Chess League, where we had hot competition among players, among teams, and most of them are here in order to compete for the gold medals and this beautiful cup that is on the left of us. So from FIDE side, I can only say that we expect a real fight, a lot of fun for spectators, and coming forward to next years, we will see more and more faster formats in chess, combination of those, which is going to be a great excitement for all players in class.
Next, I invite Mr. Mohammad Al-Mudahka, President of Qatar Chess Federation, to address the media.
Yes, hello, and allow me to speak in Arabic since we have...
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very pleased to be among you here today at the press conference for the FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championship. I would like to welcome Mr. Arkady Dvorkovich, the President of the International Chess Federation. Also, I would like to welcome all the chess champions, Gukesh, Joe, and Magnus. As you know, this championship has set the world record for the participating players. We have almost 300 players who are competing in all the formats. So you are in a very precious opportunity to meet 3 reigning chess champions. So feel free to ask questions to them. And you are also in 1 day away from the best chess championship in the Blitz and Rapid formats.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I now turn to our players to ask you some questions. Please do wait for them to be translated before you answer. First is to Gukesh. You are coming to this event as the reigning world chess champion in classical chess. Does that give you a sense of freedom to experiment in Rapid and Blitz, or do you feel an added responsibility to perform across all formats?
Good evening, everyone. I think for me, playing well in any format is quite important. and I have been taking Rapid Blitz a bit more seriously this year. And although that being said, I think in general, Rapid Blitz events has been slightly less priority than classical events for me. So this is an event which I don't have a lot of expectations in. So I'm just here to play, just experiment, enjoy, and play chess, just with the aim of having fun.
My next question is to Wenjun. You have shown remarkable consistency across classical and blitz as reigning women's world champion in both. What do you feel has helped you maintain that level across different formats?
Yeah, I feel it's there are three different formats of chess, and both of them are quite difficult to win. And for me, I feel in Rapid and Blitz, it's more fun and more exciting. And I will be expecting for this time, and I hope I can play some very nice games.
Thank you. Before I ask my next and final question to Magnus Carlsen, I do want to tell the media that the floor will be open for you to ask questions, and you could line up here on my right side with the microphone. And also please remember to not stand in front of the cameras at the back as they are forming live. So Magnus, you've played many World Rapid Blitz championships before and you've won many, but this time you come as a father. How has this changed your approach, your mentality? How do you think it will impact your game?
I love being a husband and a father. It's been a fantastic experience this year. As for now, neither my wife nor my son are too much of a help, unfortunately, in terms of chess advice yet. So it really hasn't changed much, and I'm here to win as always. It doesn't change.
Thank you. I'll now open the floor to journalists. So could you please come to this microphone on the side?
I have a question for all the champions we have now.
So my name is FIDE. I'm from Al-Mudahka. My question is to the three reigning chess champions. In this edition, we have a great number of junior players of small age who are also going to compete. Isn't this adding any pressure to you, as we have a great number of junior players who are trying to compete and do their best to win?
We'll go with Gukesh to answer first.
I'm used to playing many youngsters. At least recently, there have been so many youngsters like Dvorkovich, Abhimanyu Mishra, and they all. I know that they're all very much capable of playing at a very high level. So I don't consider them kids or anything. So it's going to be fun, and they bring a lot of excitement also. So looking forward to it.
Wenjun, please.
I'm get used to play against youngest, and I think I try to just enjoy the chess, and also I hope my opponents, and especially youngest, will also enjoy in chess and also have good results.
It's always very interesting to play against youngsters, because playing against a lot of the established top players, it's very interesting, but it's also a little bit of a known entity. So when I haven't played against some of the youngsters in a few months, I don't quite know how good they're going to be, because they're continuously developing, and it's not only the generation that is now somewhere between 22 and and 16 years old. It's even younger players who have developed tremendously in a short time. And I think we see every time at the World Rapid and Blitz, there's always somebody emerging who you don't quite expect. There's always going to be youngsters either emerging on the biggest stage or overperforming to such an extent that that you really get noticed. So yeah, it's very exciting, and it's really a great stage for a lot of players to showcase their best.
And just touching on that, I want to ask Magnus if he still considers Gukesh to be a youngster.
I mean, I think I was like a top 50 player at the very least in the world when he was born, so in my book, definitely yes.
Thank you. And now give the floor to journalists.
My name is Mohammad from Qatar television. My question is directed to Mr. Arkady Dvorkovich. As we are about to kick off this international chess championship rapid and Blitz, as it is being hosted here in Qatar, how do you see the preparations to host the championship? And what do you see the future of Qatar as a hub and hosting such international championships?
Thank you. Qatar, I already mentioned, has great experience in organizing top sport events in the different kinds of sports. We all remember of the FIFA World Cup here, and after that, many events were hosted by Qatar. In chess, we had both World Chess Championships, and then also, of course, Qatar Masters, which is a famous event organized by the same person, the president of Qatar Chess Federation. And from what I saw already, I visited the venue. It's an excellent playing hall. Great conditions for players, both to play interest between the rounds, since many rounds played, and it's important to have the combination of all facilities, all services provided to players, not just to players, but to media and all other people involved, for fans, for spectators, VIPs. And it's not by coincidence that we have the record number of players at this World Rapid and Blitz Championship, almost 400. So that's a huge number. We didn't expect such an attendance, but it's a fact. We increased prize funds thanks to the help of Qatar, and I think everyone will be happy. I really hope that we will have here maybe at least once in 2 years big important event. We'll see, but it depends on all of us whether we'll be successful in this one, and if people like it.
Thank you. Next question, please.
Hello, everyone. This is Satya from Kenya Chess Masala. My question is to the three champions. Given the massive improvement in AI and chess engines in the last 5 years, how has your approach to speed chess and classical chess changed within these 5 years? Thank you.
We'll start with Magnus, please, answering that question this time.
I mean, to give an honest answer, I think all of these tools are incredible for learning, and they were very, very exciting for top chess players at the start. Over time, I think it's made the game kind of more egalitarian, and also, I mean, honestly, harder and more boring, and kind of made it a little bit too easy to prepare. And so there's always give and take with technology, but yeah, summary, spectators learning good, players also good.
Wenjun?
Yeah, I think in the earlier that it's more easier to prepare to a classical game, let's say. probably you have like more than 50 chance to guess and to prepare what your opponent play. But nowadays it's not so easy, and also many opening is playable for both sides. So I think it is it's very easier for beginners and some youth player to improve their chess level, and also in classical tournament it's more difficult to have a decide to win, more difficult to win a game.
Thank you, Gukesh.
I think for me, it's majorly been positive and more something that helps me learn a lot of things quickly. But also there are obviously disadvantages, like it's made preparation more easier, and in classical games it's harder and harder to win games against well-prepared opponents. But also I feel like it has become more sportive, and like some sportive qualities are, like physical fitness and your mentality, as like people with better sporting qualities have generally been performing better, I feel. So, but yeah, I enjoy working with computers, I enjoy learning new ideas, and I think majorly it's been a positive.
Thank you. Before we proceed, I would like to ask that everyone in attendance make sure that their phone is on silent, please. Thank you. Next question from Jonah.
Hi, good evening. Myself Ajay Kavita from QFM 95.3 Tamil. I'm from India, so I just want to ask questions with Gukesh. And how about your strategy and your emotional state of mind towards this tournament?
I mean, I had some good practice as I am here from the Global Chess League. Played a few rapid games against very strong opponents and a lot of exciting games. So I'm happy to be here to play more faster games, and my strategy would be to just play fast and just try to focus on each game and make the most out of the experience.
We are eagerly waiting to see your winning moment. All the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question.
Hello, Mathias Hagen from NRK Norway. A question for Mr. Dvorkovich. It's a different question about the FIDE Congress, where you voted for inclusion of the Russian flag, but you also maybe had another suggestion that indicates that they could not play with the Russian flag. So several people from the Norway chess community have been critical and says that this suggests that FIDE is a mess. Can you tell us a bit about the situation for Russian players in the near future?
Thank you for the question. First, all our policies throughout the last 4 years have been in line with IOC, International Olympic Committee recommendations and guidelines that we received through the communication, direct communication with the International Olympic Committee. Based on that, players from Russia and Belarus played in all individual competitions under neutral flag, and only after Budapest Congress the decision was taken to allow also the neutral flag in some of the team competitions, including youth and junior ones, like youth world championship and Olympiad under 16, and then the women team championship in Linares. Also the Paralympic, based on the guidelines from the International Paralympic Committee. So that's the history, and all the time we communicate with the International Olympic Committee regarding this policy. Just to correct a little bit, the FIDE president doesn't have the right to vote, only delegates vote at the General Assembly, and he was only chairing the meeting and did it in completely neutral stance, giving the floor to everyone to express their opinion, to justify the position, and to make delegates mind. Maybe I stop for a second on this and then I will continue. Before the General Assembly, we had the Council meeting where the Council proposed the compromise resolution. I have to note, since the question is coming from NRK, from Norway, that Jørgen Jansen voted against even this compromise proposal, and everyone was aware of that. At the General Assembly, then, as we pre-announced before, the two draft resolutions have been put for voting, and both received the majority of votes, indicating clear guidance that restrictions should be lifted in some way in some time span. It was also clear that for many delegates it's critical that we continue communicating with the International Olympic Committee in this regard to make sure that everything is consistent with the guidelines and recommendations. So what I can say now is that we are in the process of communication with the IOC. It is clear that all players from the two countries will participate in all events. Regarding the symbols, I cannot give you the final answer at this point until we receive the response from the International Olympic Committee.
Thank you. Next question.
Good morning.
Good evening. I'm Suji Vijay Kumar from Sky Tamil. I'm from India. Welcome, Gukesh, our champion. Thank you so much for the wonderful opportunity. My question is to Magnus sir and Gukesh. What keeps you motivated during tough phases while playing?
Gukesh?
I think you mean like tough phases in a career or
But
in a game?
no, in the match while playing.
I think in difficult positions, the biggest motivation is not to lose. Yeah? So you try to, you try to just hang on and most of the defenders, they also, have this quality that they just focus on one move and try to survive for one move and keep doing that for a long period of time though, and generally make some mistakes, gives you some chances. I think you meant difficult position.
Well, I think that the best state of mind to be in during a chess game and also in between games is that you want to be somewhere in between optimistic and delusional. If you're on the other side, if you're a little bit more realistic or pessimistic, you're simply not going to impose enough pressure and take enough chances. So it's not always easy. It's very complicated. You will get ups and downs during games and tournaments, but trying to stay positive and have the glass half full rather than half empty is crucial in order to turn things around. And personally, I have doubts like everybody else, but I think having an overall positive attitude helps a lot, and I think Gukesh certainly has that as well.
Thank you, Gukesh. Next question.
Hi, this is Gukesh from India. Question to Magnus is, now that Alireza is playing, does that have any impact on your strategy? Question to Wenjun is, if you win the rapid title, you have chance to have 3 titles together. Does that motivate you? And question to Gukesh is, you have so many Indians around, does that help in difficult moments of a tournament? Thank you.
Let's start with Magnus' question.
Can you please repeat the start of the question?
Now that Alireza is playing rapid blitz, he was not part of it, and you had mentioned Ricardo and Alireza as top 2 speed players. And now that Alireza is here, so does that change your strategy?
No, I don't think it changes my strategy. It just means that probability of winning is somewhat differently distributed. The fact that Alireza plays, especially coming off a really, really good performance in the Global Chess League, means that everybody else has a little bit less chance of winning, including myself, especially in the Blitz format. So I think it's amazing that he's playing. I'm all for that, and I enjoyed the challenge.
So rabbit start first. So I guess I would just try really hard to try to achieve it, but it's not so easy. But I really very motivated to rapid and blitz. I thought it helps me to sometimes I feel it asks a lot of strategy and also some intuition. So I will try rapid and also blitz. I will see what rapids.
Let me just add one thing. In the winning events, there's another motivating factor. The fact that the last spot in the candidates tournament will be determined by the total number of points that ladies got over the year. And there's strong competition for this last spot, and for the champion can reduce some chances, some players, but we'll see.
Gukesh?
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Repeat your question, please.
Having so many people from India around you, so does that help and make it a more fun event?
Thank you. You mean Indian chess players?
Yeah, ChessBase, yes.
I mean, I think during a tournament, if it's not a team event, generally everybody is for themselves, right? Chess is an individual game. I've always treated it like that. So, yeah, as long as it's an individual event, like be it Indian or any other player, it's an opponent, it's a competitor. So, not that much, but yeah, I have a lot of Indian friends around, so that certainly helps.
Hi, my name is Sagar. My question is for Magnus. After what happened at the World Rapid and Blitz last year, it felt like you would not be participating in FIDE events, but when you decided to play this, we were all very pleasantly surprised, and it was a great news that you are playing. What made you take this decision, and does it happening in Qatar have anything to do with it?
Yeah, for sure. My family and I have had a great relationship with Mohammad and the organizing committee here for many years. I think we've had 3 family trips with to the Qatar Masters twice, and which I tremendously enjoyed the last time, even though my play was not very good. And the World Rapid and Blitz, so we have a lot of family here now as well, so we're very happy to be back. So that was a massive factor in me playing here, and honestly, that was a very big part of the reason why I wanted to play. Apart from that, there are some other reasons as well. There's definitely some expectation of me in Norway to provide holiday entertainment, and I'm not saying that's a decisive factor, but it definitely factors in, and I want to provide that. And apart from that, there was a question, about what motivates me during games and so on, but I love playing, and coming here also forces me to really do my best. I still play quite a number of events, and my motivation is like a little bit up and down, but coming here, I know that nothing except my best is sort of acceptable, and that motivates me to. As for my relationship with FIDE, I wouldn't say that it's great. So in terms of coming here, me and my family's relationship with Mohammad and the Qatar Chess Federation is much more important.
Thank you very much. That concludes our question portion of